customers, so it's like a taboo. I like to talk to people, I like to talk to my clients, and I didn't get a chance to do that those days. Very frustrating, you know. And you got a bunch of guys say, hey, they like your music, and you say, okay. You know, and you can't go and say, thank you very much, or talk to them, or find out what kind of music they like, that kind of thing. So now it's much, much better, because the secret of getting more people to come back is what you do after you finish work. Let's say once you're done with your set, and you go down and say hi to everybody, talk to them, make friends with them. And when they're comfortable with you, they will come back.
The Pump Room really is in a great location. It has great service, great food. What sets it apart and what makes it really special is Jive Talkin, right? The band. It was a complete package, and then I kept coming back, and the band used to play some great classic rock, still does. But there's pure joy in their performance. They love what they do, and that comes through. And that translates to also the reaction that they get from the crowd. I mean, look, when they're up there playing, that place is, you know, forget standing room. It has just about toe space. When they're up there, they're tight. Technically, they're very well connected with each other as they're playing. And I think that's what makes a great band, and that's why they keep rocking after 18, 19 years of being together. And that's what sets apart an extraordinary band from a good band.
Let's stand in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we only watching the sky. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb now? Let us stay young, you let us stay forever. But don't have the power, but we never say never. Sending in the sand. It's a short trip, the music's for the sad man.
Yeah, I was in the army and somebody told me about Jive Talking, and they were playing at Hard Rock Cafe. And I decided to check them out, and I was very impressed by the entertainment value and the professionalism. Very tight band. The connection with the fans and the crowd was supreme.
And I was hanging around Hard Rock and I saw them and I was like, woo, you know, this is a fun band, playing a lot of top 40s music, and at that point in time, the 80s music was still in, and they play a lot of stuff from then all the way until like the late 90s. And
even till today, they still do the 80s and 90s, and I mean, for me, it's always fun to watch that.
Yeah.
It brings back memories.
You remember when they started playing at Hard Rock Cafe, and it was me and my best friend from school, and then she said, there's this band that plays there, and I think they're really fine, you know? And I said, okay, let's go check them out. But we were so underage that we had to go for dinner first. We had to go in there with her mom and have dinner, and then her mom had to convince Hard Rock Cafe to let us stay on. It was like the best band experience I ever had at that point of my life. Subsequently, we went without the mom, and we worked out how to stay after dinner time. And we became really, really big fans.
Each individual musician in Jive Talking are top-class musicians, without a doubt. And they are so good in their craft. You know, when they come together, it just makes sweet music. I think that's one of the reasons why Jive Talking lasted so long.
Their music is always high energy and always, you know, I mean, it keeps people pumping all night. But when I come from a musician's point of view, they inspire me to actually do something that is not Jive Talking. They look so comfortable at what they do. So I also want to do my own brand of music. I want people to enjoy watching me doing it as well. I don't want to be another Jive Talking. I would like to leave it as the respect that Jive Talking is Jive Talking, and they belong at where they are now.
I think Jive Talking is one of the most entertaining bands that I've seen. They cover every aspect of music from, you know, one genre to the next, and the way they just seamlessly go from one to another, it's really entertaining to watch them, you know. They
do the dance routine, and a lot of bands don't do the dance routine. And I think that's something that we need to bring back. I think the dance routine make people smile a bit, you know, entertain them. And then when they groove in the music, we groove in music. I mean, there's so many moments. I guess one of the memorable ones I would say is the one where I went on stage on Banan. They knew that, you know, our band and what we had to go through, and they also respected our journey. So when I went up, I think I felt that mutual respect.
We were here after a show, just to, you know, catch up with some friends and have a drink, and then Rafi just went like, Shalin, come up on stage and sing with us. And I was like, what? You know, and then in my head I just went, oh my God, I used to watch these guys. Like, you know, when I was a little girl, now I can play with them. Yay.
I was with a band when I was young. We need more repertoires. And the only one where I and my band come to watch is Jive Talkin. On weekends, on days that we are free, we come down to Hard Rock and watch Jive Talkin.
And I still do the same, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're slimmer back then.
I'm slimmer then, but I'm voluptuous now.
They were inspiring. They were like one of the best bands in Singapore. So they inspired us. I've been with a few bands throughout my career, and it's really unbelievable that now I'm with Jive Talkin, sitting here beside the diva.
So did I inspire you?
I think music is about sincerity and honesty.
Be inspired and keep on listening to music. Whatever it is, classical, pop, rock, or jazz. When you are inspired, everything comes out.
I have this passion for classical Asian traditional music. I will fuse the melody of the gamelan with electric guitar, and I will put in some sample vocals from, you know, like those Indian style of classical Carnatic singing, and fuse that and make it into a rock song. The Asian culture is so rich, so wide. Even the music, we can't even finish exploring. There's a lot to discover. Not only music, our culture itself. Sometimes we don't even know our own culture. So that's where that's my passion.
Actually, I didn't want to be a bass player. I wanted to be a guitarist like him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I went to Yamaha. I wanted to enroll for guitar classes. They said, we don't have. Then I asked whether you have a bass class. I said, yeah. Then that's how I started playing bass actually. I listened to a lot of instrumental music. My hero would be those days would be like Marcus Miller, Stanley Clarke.
I was in the school band since primary school. So basically, I've got music in me. None of my family members are musically inclined except me. Yeah. So I love singing. So it started from there.
Rafi is one of the few frontliners that never run out of things to say. I mean, you go and watch a show, it really takes a very strong front person to actually carry the show on.
Make some noise! So if you want to party with us, we're going to go on the whole night. We're going to sing together, huh?
I know that Rafi's been playing for a very, very, very long time, and he still looks like he's enjoying himself.
So like a lot of people ask me, don't you get bored doing this 6 nights a week? So I would say, look, I was working in a shipyard before. I have to get up at 6 in the morning, take a shower, rode a bicycle to work those days. And now I can sleep anytime I want, get up anytime I want, and come to work, maybe do 3 sets of 45 minutes. It beats anything like that. Plus, the satisfaction of having people coming back to watch you. Even though maybe you might do the same song, and I think every night is a different story. You know, maybe tonight I sing the song like this, tomorrow I sing the song like that. It will be different. Once I'm on stage, everything changes. I feel good, and I want to entertain.
I guess if you love what you do, you enjoy every moment of it.
Yeah.
But if you don't, then you'll be dragging yourself to work.
Yeah, you won't feel tired. If you have the passion and everything.
And especially when you get crowds like what we get in Palm Room, the time just flies like that. We're here to entertain. If we don't have a good time on stage, then the crowd don't feel the vibes.
Yeah.
I guess that's what a lot of the band are missing. I feel the crowd feeds on what is going on stage. If you have a good time on stage, then the crowd will enjoy what they're watching and what they're listening to.
Every night is a learning experience. It never stops. When you play music, it's like endless, timeless. In music, nobody grows old or You play until when you can play. That's why I love this job. It's a simple life, but you enjoy it.